So what is going on YouTube? It's Sam from TeamSamuraiX1 here, and today guys I'm coming at you with an amazing video. In today's video I got you guys the May 2018 Banlist prediction video for you guys today. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and today's special guest, you guys all love this guy. There you guys have it. There's Gabe for you guys today. I was at home and I was like, you know what? I could do this video by myself, but I decided to actually show up to locals today. What date do you think the Banlist is gonna be in? Do you think it's gonna be in April or in May?
2 weeks into April.
2 weeks into April?
Yeah.
I personally think that the Banlist is gonna be in May. May 5th or May 4th, or May the 4th be with you. I don't know, but you think it's gonna be the second week of April?
I think because there's a lot of regionals coming up and there's a bunch of events. I think they're gonna make the Banlist happen and then let us play those YCSs with the new Banlist, so
okay.
So we have all the time to practice for Nats.
Okay, cool.
And obviously after Nats we'll probably have something else.
Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. So we're gonna be discussing the banned section, the limited, semi-limited, and no longer on the list.
Yeah, so cards that need to come off.
Without further ado, let's get started. And let's start off with the banned section. Alright, we all need to know Independent Nightingale.
Yeah, that card needs to go.
That card needs to go.
It got Tyrant Neptune banned. It could get Starving Venom banned, but there's no reason. Just ban the problem.
Right. The problem is actually Independent Nightingale, not Starving Venom, not Electromite. For the FTK, the FTK is only possible because of Lyrical Lucinia, Independent Nightingale. Yeah. And my thoughts is that if they don't ban like Nightingale, there's gonna be another card that comes out that will have to abuse Nightingale for more than like degenerate combos. So that's why I think that it needs to get hit.
Because like Pendulums without the FTK is either going to be like a combo build or like the Zexo build. But the Zexo build you can compete with because you can play cards like Gamma and Forbidden Chalice. All they have is Beatrice and Zexo, and if you Chalice or Gamma them, what are you going to do? You get to play, and not only that, Zexo not that great against Draco because like, against Draco you just go normal or mono or something, set all your traps, and then on their turn you get to play by tributing cards, cards with your trap cards.
So Nightingale is, we both agree that it's a problem?
I think it's the biggest problem.
It's the biggest problem. So
like,
they have to.
I've seen a ton of FTK players, even like the guy who made it the first time Colby Potts, he's like, yeah, this shouldn't exist. I'm like, yeah, you're right.
Right. The next card I want to talk about is Dragonic Diagram.
Yeah.
I think Dragonic Diagram, it's time for it to finally go. The deck is it's been the deck is good, and the deck has been surviving for too long. Me myself has
been like it's been a year now, right?
Almost a year, I think, or since Maximum Crisis last year.
Yeah, it was 1 year. I think it's 1 year now.
Almost a year, and the deck is still alive. Even though the deck already got Banhammer before it, I can't believe Dragonic Diagram still exists. It's one of the cards that it's like one of their consistency cards. It's terraforming is not the problem. It's a diagram. Don't hit the terraforming.
Terraforming is only as good as the card it searches. Like if you terraforming like for a bad card, like okay, well terraforming is not the problem. It's the card you search.
Right. So it's the card that you search. So diagram needs to get hit. So diagram needs to go. It's too consistent. It's the card that actually makes Draco's alive right now. With diagram being banned, the deck will be really inconsistent. So they have to ban Dragonic Diagram.
One thing I want to say, I think in every deck there's like just 3 cards that are always like amazing. Like BA has like Seer, Seer, Graph, and Scarm. And for example, Monarchs had Pantheism, Stormforth, and Ether. And I said when the deck was about to get hit, I'm like, okay, it's obvious it's gonna get hit. They're gonna hit anything in Stormforth, Ether, and Pantheism. Those are the best cards in the deck, by far. Like not saying Erebus is not that good, because obviously it's good, but like those are the best cards.
Right.
Pendulum had the Double Iris and Joker.
Getting banned,
those cards got banned. I think for Draco, I'm a little sick, sorry.
No worries.
So I think Draco is Diagram, Cardamized, and Masterpiece, and I think it's time for Masterpiece to get banned.
Yeah. So the next card on the list is 100% Masterpiece is gonna get banned. I believe that a card that has a built-in protection, some sort of like Towers effect, and the deck is just really consistent to actually easily bring out that card. Yeah. And by that card being on the board alone, it actually poses a huge threat for your opponent. Like let's say you're playing against Magnite and Oaks, if you summon it unaffected by monsters and spells, there's gonna be really like the
game goes like turns right away. Like you can have as much advantage as you want. Top deck optimize it to dropping a Masterpiece spell monster. Like what are you gonna do?
Yeah, like what are you gonna do against that big boss monster? So like Masterpiece is like one of the greatest boss monsters in today's game right now. It's 2950, and like especially with Diagram on the board protecting it as well. Like being not once per turn not being destroyed by battle is just like absolutely insane.
It's super important. Like whatever matchup you're playing against, you just summon it depending on the matchup. Spell trap, monster spell, or monster trap, and like even if in the mirror, if you just summon a monster trap, like the opponent just has such a hard time mounting it. Like
and the fact that you can banish any like continuous spell and trap card from the graveyard, not even like a true Draco card, is just like insane. So like
Towers, for example, was Towers, but like you didn't have interruption. You had like a whole turn to kill the Towers while they had backup, but like besides the back card, you could like destroy towers, but like with Masterpiece, not only you have to deal with it, you have to deal with it like him banishing a card to destroy a card.
Right.
Which makes it super hard.
I agree. And the next card that I want to bring up, I want to know if you agree with this or not, but Astrograph Sorcerer.
I can say they did one.
To one? No, I think you should ban that crap, man.
I don't think Pendulum right now is that broke. I think Pendulum is like the second best, first, I don't know. I think it's kind of tied, honestly.
Yeah.
But I think it should go to 1 to make it even.
Okay, I personally think right now Astrograph is one of the cards that actually makes the generate combos possible, and it's a card that literally adds you all your consistency cards directly from the deck to your hand.
Yeah.
And it's a card that actually turbos out Electromite like it's nothing.
Yeah.
And me personally, seeing what you and Steven do with your Astrograph Sorcerers, it shouldn't be allowed. I think that like degenerate Yu-Gi-Oh like this should not happen, especially when Maxi has already disappeared.
I mean, I think it's good that it disappeared. Like, I hate Maxi.
Oh my goodness.
Like Maxi is literally like so cancer. You go like, oh, try to play, and they Maxi, and you're like, okay, pass.
Right. Like, yeah. So in my personal opinion, I think Astrograph should get hit. It's one of the cards. It's one of the cards that actually turbos out the deck really fast. Brings out Electromite really quickly. But you disagree that it should go to 1.
I think it's gonna get banned or hit to 1 for sure.
Okay, either banned or hit to 1 is like we need to do something to hit 60 cards.
Yeah.
Like I really think the reason why 60 cards are so good is because of Seraphonite. It's not because of Brilliant Fusion. Well, Brilliant Fusion is the combo piece, right?
Seraphonite's the card they summon.
But Seraphonite is the card they summon. So like I personally think that they should not hit Brilliant Fusion. They should not hit Orpheus Scorpio. All they need to hit in that deck is the Seraphonite. They have to outban that card.
If they're gonna hit 60 cards, I think they're gonna hit Snow to 1 because Snow was such a good card.
Yes, Snow is a really
like, if you have like a 30 card, if you have like a 20-30 card graveyard with 2 Snows, like it's like super hard to beat.
I agree.
Not only are you dealing with Snows, you're dealing with a board of dinos like
right. Conductor.
Not Conductor. They normally summon the one that negates spells.
Quatless,
and then they have like a bunch of other monsters. It makes it hard for you to like deal with.
Right. I agree. So that's pretty much it for our ban section. Well, let's go off to the limited list. Any card that you should start off with in the limited section?
Electrum. It's so broken.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I think it should go to 1.
Like already?
Yeah.
Like right now?
I mean. Okay, this is my theory. If they're hitting Draco, if they're hitting like say because I'm confident they're gonna hit Draco, you're gonna hit Diagram, Cardinalized Masterpiece, something like that. I think other decks need to be put in check too.
Right.
And obviously, by hitting all those Draco cards, Pendulum. Say they don't hit Pendulum, obviously they are. But say they don't hit Pendulum, Pendulum's obviously gonna be the best deck. So I think they need to put Pendulum in check as well, so that like every deck can play. Because it was like pretty healthy. I think
this format is actually really healthy. It's really diverse.
Obviously, there's a lot of Draco and a lot of Pendulums, but putting both those decks in check, I'm pretty sure you'd see like a top 32 breakdown of like a bunch of different
diverse,
decks.
like more balanced, even more balanced format where every deck can play.
Yeah. So by putting Electrum at 1 and like say Astrograph Bander at 1, I think the deck's gonna be put in check. Yeah.
Okay. So Electromite to 1. That's what Gabe said. You know what? And that's really bold coming from a Pendulum player because
that's my deck. Yeah.
Because like usually like people that love their deck like they would never say a card is getting hit from their deck. So you know what? That's
I want a healthy format.
Yeah. So. Right. So Electromite to 1. The next card that I want to talk about going to 1 is Trickstar Reincarnation.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know why that deck still exists, even though the deck is tier 5.
I mean, it's tier 5.
Yeah, it's tier 10 actually.
You can't really compete with double Reincarnation draw.
Right.
Like they literally, it's basically might as well be an FTK because you're not playing with next hand. Next turn they're gonna put like 7,000 damage and then you're gonna take 8. You're gonna take like 1,200, 800 burn damage on your turn. So you can't really play.
Yeah. So 100% Reincarnation definitely needs to go to 1, so that way that they can't do the Reincarnation draw.
I think honestly the deck is like does the same thing that it does with Reincarnation at 1, except it can't Reincarnation drill because you only really need 1 Reincarnation where it's like interruption, and you can still do Reincarnation drill, just not double Reincarnation drill to nuke your entire hand.
Yes, I agree with that. So Reincarnation definitely needs to go to 1 for that reason, and the deck has been going on for too long, and the deck is actually still really competitive. We just talk a lot of crap about the deck because we don't think the deck is good.
Lose to it.
Yeah, because like we just don't lose to it. You know what I mean? But anyway, so that's pretty much it.
One day Sam will lose to it. He'll get himself.
I did. Yeah, yo, bro, I lost it in like round 10 YCS. No, listen. Yes, listen. I didn't lose to the deck, I lost to a really good player. Like that guy was a skillful player. Like he was like the best Trickstar player I ever faced. Like he was a really good player.
And you're the worst Draco player. You lost to Trickstar.
No, stop. So yeah, so shout out to Logan, bro, if you're watching this video. But anyways, so that's Trickstar Reincarnation. The next card is Card of the Demise.
Yeah.
Needs to go to 1. That card is Degenerate. It's a Degenerate plus 2.
Plus 2. Like,
it's like, you know when you play like against Dracos and then like they bait everything and they set everything and then they're like, oh, Card of the Demise, and then like that 3 cards that they draw.
You know what I hate?
It's like game changer.
Yeah, it's game changing. It's a plus 2.
Yeah.
You know what I hate? When they take forever to do it. I'm like, man, you have an Amano on the field. I have nothing.
Yeah.
Why are you taking so long?
Yeah,
yeah. It's more salt in the wound.
Like the worst thing, like for me, like facing against the Demise is like when the Demise and then they go into duality off the Demise and then they go into Desires. It's just like
okay, we get it. I get it. You win.
Yeah, you win. Like Demise is very degenerate and it needs to go. Like I really think that a card like that, like just immediately lets you draw 3, should not exist in the game of Yu-Gi-Oh. It's
like it has restrictions, but like so
yeah, like you can do damage first and then do it after. You know what I mean?
You don't special something anyways.
So 100%.
This card is irrelevant because of like you play around it with a mono. It's pretty stupid.
Yeah.
But like obviously it's a thing.
Yeah.
I also don't think Omano should get banned.
No. Whoever says that Omano should get banned,
they're
like
salty.
Like you guys need to put yourself in check. The only deck that can play Omano is Spirits and True Draco. And the reason why True Draco can play Amano is because they have the Heritage and Disciples to let them additional tribute summon. So there's no deck in the game right now that lets you additional tribute summon like you do in Dracos, and that's why Amano is just so powerful.
Another comment is like I said earlier about the Amano's about terraforming. Amano's only as good as the rest of your deck, and if like the rest of your deck can't really play with Amano, Amano's garbage, right?
Yeah.
So like obviously True Draco is really good with Amano, but like considering True Draco's probably gonna get slapped on this ban list, like I mean Amano's not that good.
Yeah, they're gone.
Like Amano's not that good if like the rest of your hand isn't that great.
Right.
So I don't think Amano's the problem. It's like all the other. It's Card Demise, it's Masterpiece, and it's Diagram.
Yeah.
Because you go Diagram, set a trap, and then you just start breaking the field. But without Diagram, you can't really do all that.
All right. And the next card that we're gonna talk about is I personally think it should get a hit to 1 is Scapegoat.
Yeah.
I don't know if you agree with this, but I find that
changes the game.
It changes the game. Like that 1 flip of Scapegoat, it's a 1 card Borolo.
Like it's slow, but it's like what spell trap disruption is people playing in the main deck besides Heritage and Disciple?
Right. Nothing.
You just flip it and like the whole game changes. You can't evenly hit like it's like a great card, but like I feel like at 3 it's kind of ridiculous how it just gives you access to one of the best things in the game, Saruja.
Yes, Saruja and also Borolo, Firewall Dragon. It gives you all the best access to the best
with
monsters.
Tricksters, it gives you an FTK, OTK.
Like
firewall,
with the Firewall and Lily Bell, right?
Stupid card. I think it should be at 1 just to promote some healthy.
Yeah, any cards that you want to shout out from the limited list?
Darkworm.
Darkworm?
Just to follow in the OCG list.
You think that Darkworm it's that good to go to 1?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't played Pendulum, so explain why Darkworm, like why you think Darkworm should go to 1.
A great normal summon. It searches you a gate, and it also if they don't, for whatever reason, they don't hit Lyrical Elysium yet, and they hit Darkworm to 1, the FTK is less consistent because it doesn't search the gates you need.
Oh, so Darkworm is literally another card that gives you the access
to a great normal summon, and like having it at 1, like I still personally would play it, but like I think that will also hurt the deck.
Right. Okay. So and the last card that I want to talk about for this format right now is Fairy Tail Snow. I think Fairy Tail Snow needs to get hit. For sure.
Yeah.
Like what do you think about Fairy Tail?
Yeah, it's stupid.
It's stupid. It banishes you 7 cards in the graveyard. Any 60 card deck can easily abuse that card. So you know what? It needs to go. It gives you access to constant rank 4 XYZ every turn as well. Banishes. It makes sure.
It makes cards like Amaterasu so stupid because you banish all your hand traps and then Amaterasu will add them back. For once per chain, people don't know that.
Yeah, no, not once per chain too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
like the new card Designator from the grave. My friend was playing with the Lightsworn guy. Lightsworn guy went Snow. My friend changed Designator, banishing the Snow. He's like, okay, because he didn't know he can change Snow to itself.
Yeah, so change Snow is pretty good. I actually think the last card that needs to get limited to just put icing on the cake for Dracos is True Draco's Heritage.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm reading that. I am positive enough that they actually just gonna hit Heritage in this list. Heritage to 1.
But like I said, I talked about the 3 cards that are the problem: Demise, Masterpiece, and Diagram. I think Heritage is the 4th card.
The 4th card, yeah. So it needs to go to 1. It's one of the cards like it's like you're playing six cards of Demise in your deck with Heritage in the deck.
When you're playing the mirror match, especially Heritage, because it's a broken powerhouse. you break their field and then you're drawing 3.
It's so
And if
good.
you don't have like a Cosmic Cycle, and what other card are you gonna use to out like the Heritage? And
You're not
like
gonna.
no one mained Cosmic, even though I think it was amazing. The guy who won mained it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's super broken in the mirror match.
Yeah, and that's how he beat me too. Like
Yeah.
game 1, the Cosmic, I was like, what? Like, you know, it's a killer. So Heritage is one of the cards that needs to get hit for sure. It's like a plus. It's like a +2 if you send all those cards to the graveyard. So that's pretty much it for like a main meta so far that I think that should get hit to 1. But I also have some honorable mentions. I think Stratos needs to come back.
Yeah, for sure.
Stratos needs to come back. That's just for me.
Oh, Construct.
Construct needs to come back.
The deck sucks. Just let it have Construct.
Just let it have Construct, and to also promote the new Link monster as well. Construct should come back to promote the new Link hero monster as well. Stratos should come back. I really think that it's time for those cards to come out of balance because our game is just so fast right now that those cards doesn't really put a threat
like,
to the board.
obviously, I think Shadows would be better
With Construct,
but not good.
I don't think there's anything that's worth
That needs to get hit to 2. Maybe like Slumber. I don't know.
No. Yeah, maybe Slumber can be on the on to 2. What else? I think Dark Hole should be at 2 again. I don't really have anything in mind.
Pretty irrelevant right now.
Yeah.
Board wipes honestly do nothing.
Right.
We have so many negation. Like I think if you're gonna play any board wipe, it's like Regaki or Slumber.
Right.
But like the rest of Dark Hole's kind of like power creep. Surprisingly.
In the OCG, they have Ash at 2, but I don't really think that Ash is not even a problem.
I don't need to go to 2.
Ash doesn't need to go to 2 at all.
Yeah.
In TCG.
I don't think hand traps should be hit at all. Honestly.
Yeah, no hand trap should be hit right now. I think the game is perfectly balanced as it is right now. So for the semi-limited list, I don't really think that there's
anything.
anything
Of a card that needs to get hit to 2.
There's not. It's either they hit to 1 or ban. But let's go off to the no longer on the list to 3. To 3.
There's just like I feel like there's so many things in balance that just don't need to be there. I think damage over can go to 3 and it'd be irrelevant.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, because
it's
Plush Fire.
Card, but like Plush Fire was the problem, right? Like sure, damage juggler is a pretty good card. It searches you like a free summon. Yeah. But like it's once per turn.
Yeah.
So I think even if you I think you might play 2 or 3 for sure in that TC card, but it's just not that great. Another card I think should be at 2 or 3 is Book of Moon.
Book of Moon? I think Book of Moon actually promotes a skillful gameplay. Because depends on which monsters you you put in the main monster zone. Book of Moon can actually become very, very powerful.
I think just bad traps should be at 3.
Like
because they're too slow. Oh, what we talked about.
Master to 1.
No. Chalk Master is never coming back. No, never. Too broken. I think Exoton should never come back too. I don't like Exoton.
I don't know. I kind of like it at 1.
Oh my god.
It promotes skillful playing. Like you can make a massive board, but Exoton.
Yeah, just be careful, man.
Just be careful.
Just be careful.
I actually think Exoton at 100 wouldn't be that bad.
So that's pretty much it for the no longer the list. We got Compulse, BLS, Book of Moon, and also like Damage Juggler.
And hopefully Stratos.
and hopefully Stratos to 3 too. So then that's pretty much it for no longer the list. And let's go up to our honorable mentions, where we may not think that these cards are gonna come back, but we want them to come back. Yeah. So you said you wanted what? Exoton Knight?
Exoton.
A card that should never come off the balance, Shock Master. Yeah. That card should never see the light of day ever again. Never see the light of day again. And yeah, you know what? That's pretty much it for the honorable mentions.
A lot of people are talking about Zodiacs, but I
no. Zodiac should stay banned. Yeah. Broadbow should stay banned. Trident should stay banned. Because if Broadbow comes back,
I don't think Broadbow can ever come back. I think because if Broadbow comes back, then it becomes like a small engine Dex can play and use.
Yes.
But I think Trident could maybe come back to 1 and it wouldn't do much.
Yeah, but if Dryden and Bravo comes back, that's not good because any rank 4 XYZ can play Bravo, search the Beast Warrior, and then they
rank 4.
And then because it's because of rank 4. So I don't think Broadbow and Dryden, any Zoo should stay on the balance right now.
It's only the 2.
Pardon?
It's only the 2.
Okay, so it's only the 2.
And Rat.
Yeah, and the Rat. So that's pretty much it for the video. Do you have anything else that you want to say, Gabe, like about the balance? Otherwise,
I was talking to Steven and I'm like, I wish Emerald came off the balance, and then we realized that if Emerald came off the balance, you can make 8 Electrums in 1 turn, so Emerald can't come back either.
You guys make 8 Electrums
in 1 turn.
Yo guys, that's crazy, man. The things that Electrum can do. So, alright guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video. A huge shout out to YGOPro for coming to do this video with me. Stay tuned for more Banlist videos and more discussion videos like this. So this video is solely our opinion on what we believe is going to be on the ban list. If you guys have any more suggestions, please leave it in the comment section below. But I really believe that, like, with our prediction, I believe that this list is pretty accurate to me. Like, it's pretty accurate. So
it's all the deck in check.
Yeah,
and it makes like a really healthy format, in my opinion.
Like we were really fair and lenient with all the cards, and I really think that, like, we put every deck in check like you said. Alright guys, that's pretty much it. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Smash that 1000+ like button. Alright guys, Sam from Team Sam signing out. Alright guys, peace.
I feel like Usain in the cheetah print. Talk fresh game, I don't need a minute. R.I.P. the game, I need a minute. Okay, let's proceed with it. I'm in the house, got the deed with it. These bozos always sneak this and they taking shots. I'm a king with it. Like, no, this league business.